Hi, I'm Jennifer, and today I'm going to show you how to make some beautiful Flowstones. Flowstones are polymer covered river stones, and they are from Amy Goldin, who is the author of Flowstones. What you're going to need for this activity is some smooth river stones. You can find these outside or purchase them from a craft store, dollar store, and some polymer clay. This is the kind of clay that does harden in the oven. I have a roller here, acrylic roller, craft knife, and a clay machine or pasta machine. First step up is I'm going to have to condition my clay. Alright, to condition my clay, I'm just going to squish it between my fingers here to warm it up, make it more malleable, pliable, squishable. Do that takes a few moments. I've already softened it up. So once you do that, I'm going to take my balls of clay here and I'm going to feed it through my pasta machine. I want it on the widest setting, which is still pretty thin, but on the widest pasta roll here. And I'm going to come out and get a nice flat piece of clay and do it with my other clay ball. Once I do that, I am going to do a little cutting with my knife to get them similar size and shape and lay them side by side. And I'm going to roll it in the machine again. Squish them together a little bit more. Now I'm going to lay some of that extra dough that I had, extra clay, and even some remnant I had from another piece. I'm going to roll it in there. Once I do that, I'm going to fold it in half, a little bit lopside, fold it up the other way, and I'm going to roll it again. This is just making it soft, smooth, and mixing all those colors together. Once I get a nice design that I'd like, I'm going to find my smooth stone and I'm going to start to wrap it. Just going to try and have it fit the best way possible, and then the rest is going to be taken care of by my knife and my roller. So some of this I have excess that is going to be too big on my rock, so I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. Maybe a little bit on this side, a little hangover. Now I have all these seams and bumps that I am going to have to take care of because in the oven we could have some, more bubbles when it starts to heat up. So I'm going to take my roller and I'm going to smooth out. And this will take me just a few minutes. As I work along here, I will see some of my fingerprints, and so I am just going to smooth those out with my roller, making sure I don't have any cracks. If I do have a little crack like that, I'm just going to try and roll it back over with some of my clay, or I can get some of the clay I cut off and put like a little patch there. Once again, smoothing it all out so I don't have any seams. Once I am completely happy with smooth, no seams, no fingerprints, I am going to take my piece and put it into the oven according to the manufacturer of the clay's time and temperature. Well, actually just the temperature, because I want to follow the temperature to a T. It's 230 for Fimo, but I'm going to put it in for an hour. You keep it in the hour, which is longer than the box says, it will make them harder. So I'm going to go put it in the oven now, and I'll come back and see how they all turn out. So an hour has passed and I've got mine out of the oven here. I had a bunch go in. I did want to make sure that none of them were touching when I was baking them so that they wouldn't stick together, but I have some real beauties here. These can be given as gifts if I wanted to. I could have stuck a little jewelry hook in the end and made a necklace pendant out of it, but they turned out super pretty. This is a fun and easy craft that you become quite addicted to, and I feel like putting them in terrariums or around my house or dropping them off at neighbor's house. I hope you enjoy and try some Flowstones on your own. Thanks.